Dice Paper Roll is recorded on the lands of the Wurundjeri and the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation, the Eastern Kulin Nation, part of another 5 nations, the Dja-dja-Wurrung, the Tonarong, and the Wadawurrung as well. We are absolutely privileged to be able to do our podcast, to make our art on this land. It is a privilege, not a right for us, that we are even here to begin with. So we thank deeply from the bottom of all our hearts these caretakers, these custodians, these first peoples of the Kulin Nation. And we pay our respects to their elders, past, present, and future emerging, and those special elders that are able to give so much advice to their young ones to carry on the oldest living culture on Earth. Always was and always will be Aboriginal land.
The godmother stood above the hare, his great long scarf blowing in the wind. "You must pay for the crimes you have done," said the godmother, "and the price shall be your scarf." Recoiling, the hare did not wish to grant this witch a piece of himself, for in the scarf was the power of gods, and he clung to it like it was his life itself. "What of your crimes?" he said. "Will you not pay for those?" Lightning coursed across the sky. "Very well. If you will not part with the scarf, you never shall." And with a wave of the godmother's hand, a tree grew from the wet earth. The wind blew. The godmother raised a hammer into the sky, and lightning struck it. Fear coursed through the hare's boisterous face as the hammer drove a cold and iron nail through the scarf into the tree. "You shall not walk free from here for the crimes you have done, though you do have your scarf. I hope it keeps you warm." As time passed, the tree grew, and the hare sat with his scarf, alone as the tree formed his throne. For a time at least. As the tree grew, in the gaps between the leaves, it appeared as though letters were forming. Letters that formed words. Words that read, "Dice, paper, roll into the Feywild."
Welcome back into the pod cave, rollers. You're back at another episode of Dice Paper Roll, and boy, oh boy, are we glad you are here. It's toasty in here. It's like 38 degrees. We're sweating bullets.
Woo! There's been a cool change, but it hasn't hit my house yet.
Yay! It is episode 22 of Into the Feywild. My name is Greg, and I was almost playing A-Lad for a second there. My name is Greg, and I'm playing Doelene Delacroix. Doelene is a Harangan wizard. She wears a very jaunty beret and a fine waistcoat. And she now has a working pocket watch to go with her all-seeing third eye. Danny.
I'm Dan, and I am playing Sir Walter Winston Winklepicker III, a frogman who has been turned back into a boy because of the missteps that he took when he was a child, and now I don't exactly know where I'm at the moment, whether I'm a frogman or whether I am a human. Pretty sure I'm a frogman. But I am I think we're still level 5? Level 5?
Yeah.
Bard. that, talks a lot of shit. I talk a lot of shit, and I'm a horrible, horrible frog person. Benny!
Speaking of horrible frog people, hi. I'm Ben, everyone. I'm Ben, and I play Unit, the Warforged reunite fighter. Once protector of Kevin Strangeways, but Unit has recently been unmade in the great calamity that was Walter using his shellfish necklace. And all kinds of weird cross-eye inducing time stuff happened. So Unit currently no memory of their companions, but has been having a great side quest with Doelene. Stay tuned for whenever we record that adventure.
Wow. I can't believe what you did.
Yeah. We're not talking about that, Doelene. Unit is enjoying the company of this Harangan. It might just be the charismatic way the jaunty magic beret sits on her head. But that's Unit, who hasn't gone yet. Kevin Strangeways, played by Lauren.
Being me. It's me, Lauren. And I'm playing
Lauren?
Kevin Strangeways, who is a human artificer. He makes little things, but he's been in a very interesting realm, playing around with a chair that's a cat and had a great old time with that. You're supposed to have a character arc of some kind. He seems to be the same guy that we started off with. Unfortunately, that might be just because he's never grown up. He's supposed to be a boy in the body of a man, and also, unfortunately, has a horrible father. Categorically.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are the son of someone.
Yes. Well, I've been repressed as a result of that. So maybe one day he'll learn. And Jack.
Yeah, I'm Jack. I'm the DM.
Thank you.
Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Feels like we're missing something.
Yeah, I can't think what. Let's get on with it.
We're in limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Previously on Dice Paper Roll into the Feywild, the party, Doelene Delacroix, a hare, Walter Winston Winklepicker III, a frogman, Kevin Strangeways, a man-sized boy, and Unit, an automaton with a will of their own. Separated by time, space, and existence, Doelene and Unit found themselves with a predicament. Show literally any affection at all for Walter. For without certain choices, Kevin's existence had come into question, and with that, the fate of quite a bit more. Kevin stood trial at the court of fate, learning of the power bestowed upon him by his mother Bavlorna. Doelene learned that her home held the heart of fate, and that Baba Yaga, the mother of hags, was likely to want to take it. Unit began a journey, an unwritten one of free will and discovery, and hopefully still with the party because as a narrator I've grown rather fond of them. And Walter, though cast back in time, learned of a path his life would take, having paid for a ticket. Doelene and Unit met young Walter in the past via the repaired timepiece, where they showed the Winklepicker a different path, one that was happy. And with that vision clear, the ticket was torn. Kevin was clear, and the pathway was changed for the hare, the automaton, the frogman, and the boy. And oddly, when Doelene and Unit passed through the portal back in time, back through time, or forward through time, I guess, through the butthole of time, as it was so eloquently put.
Not the sphincter of time.
The colon.
The colon. Maybe it's a semi this time. They found themselves.
I liked it.
Sound effects by Dan.
I'll laugh at my own jokes, thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't use the sound effect.
I said I liked it, which was that's a comedian's response. They don't laugh; they just say,
Okay.
"Good one."
Well, I like that. That's actually kind of damning because I laugh at all of your jokes, so I guess that makes me not a comedian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you're just figuring that out now? So,
yeah.
Hi, welcome to
You're very
Jack's
funny.
Roast Night.
Side quest where we
Is it hot in
refine
here?
Jack's self-confidence.
Tough crowd.
Top crowd.
I
I tell you, my wife. No, sorry. I don't get the respect.
So you actually, as you pass through the colon of time, you come out actually into Bavlorna's
Oh God,
place.
this is nuttier than I expected.
I didn't know time ate carrots.
Ah.
Ah.
Look at these
Ah.
kernels of time.
Nuggets of time are just spinning past us.
Any whoozleby, you come out into Bavlorna's place. It's the same as you left it, but Bavlorna is gone, and Kevin is there, and so is Walter, and you're free to do what you want. Free time.
Oh my God, getting blasted through time like that was absolutely crazy.
Wait, where did you guys go? You didn't go to a room that had like a weird, boring guy in it?
Do we just appear like standing up, or do we like
Yeah.
fall into the
Oh,
roof?
it's up to you. How do you want to come out?
I fall. I
Walter.
want to fall from the roof and like
Ah.
land on the ground.
Yeah,
Well,
there's a
Kevin
clang-
just kind of poings. He just becomes, and then I suppose he gets immediately crushed.
There's
By
a clang
small
of metal.
hair.
There's a clang of metal as Unit smashes into the ground in a heap and breaks the coffee table.
Guys,
Walter, as a puddle of destroyed matter, just like a limb kind of grows out of it, and
Oh,
just like
gross.
then he kind of like, oh Jesus!
it's like a full being
Oh,
born.
Bahamut's balls!
Do you like metamorphose through the different stages of a frog? So you're
Yeah.
like a tadpole.
Yeah. I
and-
start off as
Tadpole.
a tadpole.
Egg
It's just like I
tadpole, yeah.
grow a tail, and then just suddenly like some little amphibious little hands start to pop out, and then they grow longer, and then that.
Doelene, what madhouse have you brought us out to?
Oh my God, I'm so glad we arrived first. I would have hated to miss this. I gotta get my notepad out. I'm making sketches.
I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall.
Do you think he would have done this anyway? Like all the spores he's constantly like spraying around might have just
bit
reformed into a new Walter.
at the end of the thing.
I'm afraid I'm not sure what you're talking about, Doelene. You speak with familiarity. Are these the other companions you spoke of?
Oh yes, Unit. This is Sir Walter, Winston, Winklepicker, and this is Kevin. Kevin! I run up and I give Kevin a big hug.
Doelene! And he
Oh
lifts you
my
up
God.
off the ground. It gives you
Where-
big kissies.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. Keep going. Just a little. That is good.
I
Oh,
thought I'd never
thanks,
see
Kevin.
any of you guys ever again.
Where
He
did
turns
you
to
go?
Unit, and he's like, Unit, can I have a milkshake?
I'm sorry. How do you know my name?
Oh, Unit had a little accident.
What? You had a little what?
When you look
Little
closely, you can see that Unit has actually been put back together slightly differently. Like there's different colors, and the two whack-a-mole holes that were like would have been on a pectoral each on the left and right. They're now above each other. So there's just slight differences.
Kevin,
The unwon T is written on their front as well. Scrap metal.
Kevin backs away and is like absolutely horrified.
Kevin! Seeming that you're absolutely horrified. Hello, it's me, your father. Oh, my boy. Oh, come here for a big old hug.
Kevin has mixed feelings about this.
Come here, you sweet little rapscallion. And,
okay, it's good to see you too, Dad. It's good to see you too.
It's actually so good to see you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I can't believe we're all back together. Walter, are you like a medium humanoid? Are you like a full man-sized frog? Or are you like small?
I kind of put myself at like, I want to say like a bit lower than average. Like, I'd say maybe 4 to 5 feet is the way that I kind of picture it.
I was trying to think about what kind of hug it was, and it's that hug that Voldemort gives in Harry Potter when it just kind of like just very gently sort of pats on the back.
Yeah, like, I mean, I've got long fingers, you know?
Yeah.
Covered in mucus.
Like,
Oh my God.
Sweeping around and then...
Y'all back and you're hugging and everything. Look, it's a family hug. Gotta get in on this unit. No, swing unit into a family hug. And I somehow end up hugging my face into Walter's butt cheeks. I don't know how it happens.
Unit just extends their arms around everyone. Goes, This is nice. I feel the love. Maybe I do remember some things. And I just pat everybody. I make sure I pat everyone on the back.
This is really nice. I gotta tell you. It's really nice. It's good to see you again, Unit. I want to say fuck you, but I don't. You know?
Except you kind of just did, so...
But I didn't. But I want to say that I don't actually want to say it, but I thought that, like, you know, it's good to see you.
It's good to re-meet you.
Kevin is
Sir
now backing away from this,
Walter,
absolutely
Winston,
horrified.
Winklepicker, the 5th.
Third.
What?
But
Third.
It's okay.
The third. There's a whirring of machinery inside Unit.
What happened? I have a massive migraine at the moment. I feel like my brain has been mushed into like a tiny little tadpole and then been stretched out again. I recognize you and I see you, but it feels it's weird. It's weird. All right. I'm gonna put it out there, everybody. This is a weird moment. Okay?
While those two are talking, I notice Kevin, and I just sort of walk over and I reach up my very little hand and hold Kevin's hand.
Yeah, he squeezes back.
Kevin, what just happened for you?
Okay, so I went to this room and there was this super boring guy there called Fate. And I just had to stay there for ages, but he also said that, like, you had to make some kind of, like, important decision or something. But then he went away, and then I played, like, a bunch of video games, and then I just definitely had too many Doritos. And it was just, like, super boring for ages and ages, and he came back and was like, you made the right decision. So now I'm here, so thank you. And he pulls out from his like big great coat a little flower that he's made out of cat hair from the couch cat, and gives it to her.
You met Fate, so Fate like took you aside. Okay, y'all need some catching up.
Do you know him?
Them.
I've heard of them. I heard of them.
Yeah,
they're very
right?
powerful.
I love that idea because he just like doesn't have any hobbies. He's not a good chat. You know what I mean? Like he's not a good chat.
Really? I thought they were great chat I mean, I've heard they were great chat.
Maybe you're better at this than I am. I'm not very good at my social skills yet. You know, because I'm little.
Don't worry, it comes with time and a lot of effort.
Ugh. I mean, okay, yes, I can learn that.
And Walter, what do you remember before now?
I don't exactly remember. It's more a memory than anything. I feel like I've been stretched across. I feel tired, really, at the moment. I
like
went.
butter scraped across too much bread.
Yes. Unit. Like butter stretched across too much bread. Toast. Because, it's weird. Some
More
people
crusty.
put butter on bread and stuff, but I feel like it's toast. But very close.
I'm not a robot known for my accuracy with quotes.
It's
I think that's from The Wizard of Oz.
I went back. I went back to when I was in the carnival the first time. The first time that I went to the carnival, and it was like I paid my admission and I went in there and I went through all these mirrors and I saw something that it doesn't really matter. Like I saw some things that I know that now. I know I'm here. I don't know how it is that I'm here, but I know that I'm in the right place that I'm supposed to be. And I'm here with you, Kevin. And I know that that's where I'm supposed to be. I know it.
I have a feeling you're right. Should we get out of this stinky witch's hut and go back to the lizard people kingdom, maybe eat some grubs and lay on a futon?
Wait. I just realized. Are we still in Bavlorna's place? So I'm still
we're
in
in
a
this-
thong from when I was Vincent the pool boy, and I'm saying
Yep.
this all right now?
Actually,
Okay.
What
if
colour
you
was
raise
the
out of the
thong
mucus,
before?
you might be naked.
Pretty
You might
sure
be
it
butt
was like
naked.
kind of like I imagine it was like a bright green man,
Borat
Borat-y,
style.
esque.
Now it's
Um,
red.
It's red.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
well, either way, I feel very exposed and I need my clothes. I'm pretty sure I left them in that cupboard back there. And Walter goes back to the cupboard that when we originally came into Bavlorna's hut, and he decided that he was going to disguise himself. He puts on his clothes, and it's the same doublet and vest and tails and all that kind of thing. But when it was purple and green, I believe, previously, and now it's yellow and red. The vest and tails is red, but the undershirt is yellow. And he puts it all on, and then all right, okay, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm back. I pick up my cane.
While
Yes.
Walter is
What?
donning
Sorry. When you look in the cupboard, you also find a small porcelain jar, and it's got little legs on it. And when you open it, inside there's two halves of a chicken wishbone.
Sick. Okay, I've got two. Like it's already been snapped, The wishbone, or
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so 2 portions of a wishbone. Okay.
2 portions of a barbecue chook.
Yeah.
It still
So there's
smells
a porcelain bowl, and next to it is just like the little baggie and the rest of the chicken.
It's a porcelain container made to shape and look like a plastic baggie that you get above.
It's actually beautifully, intricately carved
Yes.
to look like that. Yeah. Sorry, Unit, you go ahead.
While Walter is donning his clothes and searching through the cupboard, Unit looks around Bavlorna's hut as well and says, Is it a good idea, perhaps, that we search this place? Doelene, would Bavlorna have a problem with that, do you think?
Well, I mean, if she saw us, she probably would.
Yes, true. She's not here, though, is she? Bavlorna!
No.
Unit calls out.
Bavlorna!
Well, only if we were to take something. We could still search the house for information. I mean, we know that there was the pictures that hung on the wall, and there was one that was missing.
I've got a +5 in investigation. I'm gonna hit
Yeah, you
that.
do.
Go for it.
I got a nat 20 on my
Motherfucker.
investigation.
Whoa, I'm going to roll too.
I got an 8, even with the +5.
Whoa.
Natty 3. Shut the front door.
I got
Get
a
outta
19
here.
plus 4, 23.
Oh,
Everybody's
But
rolling.
I do have
Where's my
+6 in
dice?
stealth, so if someone else finds something, I can go and get it.
I got
It's
20
just coming
plus
back to me
4.
now about the laws
24.
of rules of hospitality in the Feywild, but I think you're right. Sir Walter Winston Winklepicker, the third.
Third.
If we're not taking anything, surely it's fine.
Yeah. Can we have a look?
I'm really going to ask that you remember that it's the third, but it's cool. It's cool.
Please,
what do we find?
Forgive me, my lord. I merely am having trouble with my inner circuits, is all.
I'm going to read this aloud because I can't read it and listen to you at the same time. You find a wooden mannequin wearing a helm of telepathy. If the helm is removed from the mannequin oh wait, that's a spoiler, I guess. The mannequin animates and tries to get the helm back by attacking whoever has it. I guess now you know.
You kind of gave that away.
Wow, look at that wooden mannequin. Let's not touch it. Next.
I guess you can kind of just tell that that's what would happen.
Well, I still had my detect magic on,
Yeah.
so I was just
Yeah.
detecting.
This is what happens when you use the book, Jack.
I'm just going to read it out. I'm just
Right,
going to read it out.
Let me do an investigation check to see. Oh, look at that! I find out that it means that if you take the helm off, it'll animate and potentially
Maybe
kill us.
you know what? What did you roll on that investigation, Dan?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I rolled a D10. I just make
roll a
20s.
D20.
Oh shit! I can't find my D20 at the moment. Okay, D20. I'm doing it in. I mean, Greg rolled a nat 20, so I kind of.
That
roll
is
a
true.
natty.
Okay, yeah, Greg, you see that there's
It's
like
a-
that
It's a
if-
12 plus investigation is 2, so it was a 14 for my investigation check.
you see that on the like I don't know why Doelene looks at the butt of the mannequin, but she does, and she
Mhm.
sees that there's like a
Looking for rods, immovable rods.
and you can see
There's
you
a
can
butt
see
plug.
that it's one of the butt cheeks is more squishy than the other. Like one of them's made of wood and one of them's made of like a soft
As I
material.
tentatively put my paw out onto the soft butt cheek, I feel like the thrum of magic underneath, knowing it's animated.
Yeah, you do.
The gentle pulse of animation.
you
The
feel
gentle
actually that
pulsing
as
of
you
butt magic.
as you put your paw to it, it actually like depresses a little bit, and you hear a click in the animated armor, and you hear like a power down.
Oh, don't worry. I powered down the mannequin via its butt switch.
That was more fun.
Excuse me.
You did find something.
I kind of feel like that's a bit of a defect in the mannequin.
I
Because,
feel
like,
like
if
that
you were
is
to
a-
really, like, kind of thrust against it, it would just automatically deanimate every single time. And then it would power up, and then you'd power it down, and then you power it up, and then you power it down, and then you power it up, and then you power it down, and then you power it up, and then you power it down.
It's not usually a feature.
And we start doing a little dance together.
It's not usually a
We're
feature on
bonding.
animated mannequins. This one's made by the Kellogg Company. Maybe that's got something to do with it.
Tight cheeks. You also notice in the room that there's a bronze frog at one end, and its mouth is sort of an unseemly darkness, like it's magically dark in there.
Well, maybe we should leave that the fuck alone.
Mine. And Walter
Used to
goes
get-
running over to the bronze frog, and he stands in front of the dark mouth hole. He's like, I don't know how to activate this thing.
Maybe push his butt cheek.
Oh, good call. You're so wise. You're such a smart boy. And I press the butt cheek.
And the mouth opens wider.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello. I mean,
Bavlorna's bedroom or what?
I mean, every part of me is just trying to really hold back on putting my dick in it. But I won't, because my boy is there, and that would be ridiculous, and that would be embarrassing, and so I am going
And I
to
wish one of
roll-
us had that helm of telepathy on right now, because that would be fucking funny.
I'm going to roll another investigation check onto, so that's a 17 for the investigation check to see what exactly, so I can I tell that there's like magical darkness inside the mouth of it?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily look dangerous with that investigation. It's just dark. It actually reminds you of like a bag of holding, or sort of, it looks like it might be bigger on the inside than the out.
All right, I put my hand in it.
Yeah, go on. Roll a D20.
Classic D&D. Roll a D20. 19.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh.
You as you put your hand through into the frog's mouth, the feeling of your hand moving through it, it's like moving through a slow molasses, and it's moist and wet in there. As your hand sweeps around inside, you actually feel something touch your finger, and it's metal. And you as your finger moves across it, you actually feel that it's your
What
shellfish necklace.
No fucking way. And I grab it and I yank it out of the molasses. Oh god, that was very viscous. Why? It just looked. That was not the. Holy shit! Oh my god, it's my necklace.
It's your shellfish necklace.
I would look, just in case, I would not put that on. just right at this minute. Just trust me on this, Walter. Just save it till.
Why?
Well, I got a couple of things I got to tell you. You just.
Can you, like, why? Why would it be
Well-
dangerous?
Last time I saw you put on the necklace, you kind of like disappeared from this reality, and I had to bend space and time to
I have
retrieve you.
no memory of this.
No, and I will jog that once we're out of the witch's closet. Okay. Just don't put the.
But
Don't-
what if I?
Don't do it.
Well, I could just like.
No.
Well,
please.
if it just like, what if I slung
Kevin
it
rushes
over my shoulder?
across the room and grabs the necklace from Winston and is going to safeguard.
Walter, call your father by his name.
Walter Winston Winklepicker.
Yeah, Winston's my middle name.
Sorry.
In
This
this
is meant to
reality, is
be-
it Winston
that's-
Walter?
It's meant to be your birthright.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
I
take
was going
it.
to
I'll take
give
it for
to
now. Though.
you.
Just give it to me. Just give it. Yeah. Here we go. I'm just gonna keep it off you and on me, because I'm very trusting of everything that Doelene says.
And
Because
clearly,
she kind of brought me back from a weird place.
and
Well,
clearly
I would-
Kevin doesn't want you to disintegrate. It's an act of love. Just accept it, Walter.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up for once.
okay. Okay.
Good boy. And I slap him on the ass cheek.
Okay. All right. Yes. Well, Kevin, I wanted to give you this necklace anyways. So
Cool.
I want you to have it, and I want you to keep it safe.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
if at some point you would feel so inclined to wear it, it would make me very happy.
I'll think about it. Should we go?
That's cool. That's cool. It's cool. That's cool. It's cool.
Okay, great. Let's go. Come on. At
Let's
the
get
door.
the flock out.
Down the
of here.
vines. And the ladder.
Okay. Hard cut. Listener, how can I put this? I've tried pleading, groveling, funny accents, wordplay, sex, and even puppetry. And still, our Patreon numbers stay the same. And frankly, that's okay. I don't want to use guilt. In fact, I'm putting a line in the sand. Dice Paper Roll will not stoop to the most degrading of art forms, the guilt trip. And even though I reckon we have good cause to use it, I swear we will not. Not now, not tomorrow, and probably not next episode. So without guilt, I must resort to more simple forms of enticement. We have a great Discord, a second podcast video series called Art Chat, where we create artwork for every episode of the Feywild, and the satisfaction of knowing you're creating an ever-growing dependency that you can take away at any time with the click of a button. Now that's power. That it is. You find yourselves down in Downfall, and at the bridge where you first saw the Bullywog heads. Something feels different about Downfall. Something unusual. The people are behaving differently. Previously, they were aware of your existence, and that you had set them out with a big task. Oh, that's a bit loud, isn't it? You set them out with a big task to take down Bavlorna. And there seems to be no activity with that at all. And so, but the heads on the bridge that you first saw when you first came into Downfall are still there. They're sort of hanging on the bridge. And at the bridge, you can see a figure. Doelene, you remember them as Clapperclaw, the sort of short-statured scarecrow with a gored head. And when they shake it around, you can hear sort of 8 pieces of metal shaking around.
Oh my God, Clapperclaw. Wasn't I supposed to get that head back for you?
No. This is the head that they made me take. I need my old head.
Oh. Back from Agden?
That's right.
Thank God I hadn't run into Agden yet, because I would have been asking for a gourd head. And that would have been really awkward.
I would have been most disappointed.
If I brought back another gourd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, Clapperclaw, you don't happen to have a photograph or a portrait of you with your old head, do you?
No. I was never
Industry.
highborn enough to have such luxuries.
Never made
Just-
the local paper.
No. Well, not that I'm aware of.
I don't know why, but for some reason I have a memory that Kevin here is quite a masterful young drawer, so you could describe it to him and he could draw it. Is that right, Kevin? Am I remembering correctly?
Well, I could do a 3D model pretty well.
No.
Maybe not so much of a sketch. What was that, Dad? Who's trying to win back my affection?
Nothing.
Not sure.
Well, it's...
You might want to try this on. Try reading the room, Walter. I hand him the helm of telepathy.
I place the helm of telepathy on my head.
Nice. What does it look like?
It is a helm.
Oh.
It's got like 3, it kind of comes down across the back and the sides of my head, and then the classic nose. Nose bit. Shit, this is really pushing me right now.
Looks like Magneto.
Yeah, I've
Amazingly,
got
that's
a bit
exactly
of a
what it
Magneto
says here.
vibe. A bit of a Magneto vibe. But it, instead of controlling metal, it controls telepathy.
Yeah, that's right.
Woo!
Yeah, so my head, it was a nice head.
Yes.
It looked like a deer skull, and it had these great big horns on them. I mean, relative to me. And then the rest of me looked more or less the same, sort of scarecrowish.
Okay.
Got it. No worries. And he pulls out like his little tinker set and sits down in the middle of the bridge and starts to pull everything out and starts to polish his tools and sort of starts to extremely slowly make a 3D model. I didn't say I was quick. It's going to be amazing. But I could be here for a while.
It's gonna take about 3 weeks and about, $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah. With like, a 5 to 7 working days budgeted on either side.
You hear the heads chatting, and it becomes clear that like the bullywogs have more or less completely forgotten about you, Doelene. You're no longer the queen, and they're trying out some new form of governance that they call votanarchy, which is where the bullywogs vote for whom they think should be the new king or queen. Currently, every single noble has put their hand up to lead, and they're pretty sure it's going to be good. Yeah.
Oh, this sounds terrible. This is not going to work.
But Clapperclaw looks down at your sculpture, Kevin, and goes,
Yes.
"Yeah, that's more or less exactly the same. That's exactly what I look like."
Wait
Should
for
we
it.
go?
And he does a little screw in the back and it comes to life and starts like pickling around.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
What?
And he gives
told
you
you
a
he was
little
good.
remote,
Fuck.
so he can remote control the little Clapperclaw.
Yeah, my boy is amazing.
Wow.
Why
Can I
don't you
keep it?
use that for a little while until we actually find your head? You could totally just use that. That's like a pretty good substitute. I mean, at least then you're not a god, which is
Yes,
a bit
well-
weird, you know? Like, you could actually
I
substitute
could be
that.
like a little me on top of me.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they take off the gourd head and like kick it into the swamp, and then take the little automaton, and it sort of fits into their neck cavity, and it actually gesticulates at the same time as Clapperclaw does, sort of mirroring their movements. And yeah, and then, well, I think it's on to the next the next thing. And fortunately, Agden actually lives in the mists between hither and thither, so it's actually on the way. There are a couple of ways we could leave. There's a cloud balloon, and I believe the inn at the end of the road is still parked here at the docks, and or we could walk, or it's pretty swampy these times, and you
I
could take a bath.
really like that centipede. I do have some studies that I commenced there that I would like to finish. Some detailed drawings I'd like to fill in.
Oh, I was like, cloud balloon? That's
I mean, I'm
pretty
cool with that too.
But
That does sound pretty rad.
No, I'm.
As
Yeah,
long
I
as
was
it's
gonna
I'm
say,
sorry.
really-
I'm not going to override this. I'm sorry.
Come on, guys, let's just go on the old foot falcon. Yeah.
No,
Packs up his tools and
Doelene,
stands up
you-
and cracks his back because he's young and has got good knees.
Doelene, you have more studies to continue, and you should continue them. And if that would make you happy, then we should do that.
Okay.
Are you feeling okay, Walter?
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, you read that. You read that thought, didn't you? I
What?
should have given you that.
No,
help.
sorry. No.
You seem to be experiencing conflicting emotions, Sir Walter Winston Winklepicker, that I'm just going to call you Walter from now on.
Is someone talking?
Okay, well, I'll fill y'all in while we get on the. Which one is it? The centipede or the?
Centipede.
Yeah, I'm actually good with that because the cloud balloon, it's very dangerous.
Oh,
Um,
cloud.
Let's go with the safe suggestions, shall we, Clapperclaw?
Yeah, it's like you're walking and talking. It's great.
West Wing.
And with that, the party climbs the steps, and the innkeeper nods their head in polite recognition of your attendance. You're bringing in more people to the pub, and they're happy. And that is where we will leave the episode. The hare sat in the stump throne, the nail holding the scarf in place. Agden didn't look up when the iridescence passed. He sat quietly and waited. And then, through the mists, a figure came. What can you do? What can I do for you, slack-jawed Lorna? Oh, nothing, Bavlorna said. But perhaps we could arrange something. And the nail loosened from the tree.